The Signal Oil Program, The Whistler. That whistle is your signal for the Signal Oil Program, The Whistler.
I am the Whistler, and I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak.
Yes, friends, it's time for the Signal Oil Program, The Whistler. Rated by independent research, the most popular West Coast program. In gasoline, you know, it takes extra quality to go farther. And Signal is the famous Go Farther gasoline. So look for the Signal circle sign in yellow and black that identifies Signal service stations from Canada to Mexico. And now the Whistler's strange story. The Choice.
When the door of his office opened, Mark Fallon didn't have to turn away from the window to know that it was Harry Cheng coming in for more of the vouchers. It had happened so often during the past 5 weeks that the sound of Cheng's shuffling walk was sandpaper on Mark's nerves. So instead of turning, he sat for a moment, looking out through the gold lettering that spelled Wu Feng Importing Company on the window, looking down onto Grant Avenue, where they were putting up the first decorations for the Chinese New Year celebration. Then, when he was sure he had enough control to make his approach seem casual, he idly swung in his chair and faced the little bookkeeper.
Oh, hello, Chang. You back again?
Yes. Mr. Wu said I could check some items on one of the files, if it's all right with you.
Sure. It's Mr. Wu's orders. I'm only the office manager here. But I'm afraid Samuels is locked up for the night.
Then perhaps you'd rather I waited till morning.
Oh, makes no difference to me. I'll get Samuel. Sammy, bring in the keys, will you? Harry Cheng wants to get something out of the files. Yeah. He'll be right in.
Thank you.
Forget it. By the way, how's your research coming?
Research?
Oh, sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. But everybody knows you're going through the files systematically, and everybody knows why.
My brother didn't steal that money from the company, Mr. Fallon. If I can find the evidence that will get him out.
Yeah, sure, I know. Only the jury said he was guilty, Cheng. Oh, come on in, Samuels.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Cheng. More files?
If you please.
Oh, sure. Let me see now. You want the Carter file.
How did you know that, Mr. Samuels?
Samuels just happened to notice that the last file you had out was Carson, C-A-R-S, C-A-R-T. Carter'd be next.
Yeah, that's it. Unless you're taking to skipping around the alphabet.
I didn't think of skipping around. But perhaps it is a good idea, if you don't mind.
Huh? Well, no. No, we don't mind. What file do you want?
I think I will start on Randall.
Randall? Well, sure. Samuels, give him Randall.
Yeah, right away. Well, here we are. Will that do it?
Yes. Thank you. Thank you both. Good night.
Good night, Cheng. You sap, you stupid. What did you have to do that for?
Do what? What did I do?
Why did you have to suggest that he start skipping around?
So what? He took Randall, didn't he? The law of averages will take care of it.
Sure. And the same law is liable to make him put his hands in that phony McAllister file any day. You may want to change places with Harry Cheng's brother in prison, but I don't.
Mark, you're making something out of nothing. Tell you I fixed those books so they'll never spot anything. They got by the trial investigation, didn't they?
Yeah, but they won't get by Harry Cheng.
I'll give you odds on that.
Forget the odds. On this deal, nothing will do but a sure thing.
Okay, but there's no place to talk about it. Somebody's liable to walk in. Maybe tonight we can...
Yeah, tonight. We talk tonight. If we don't want to wind up with a number for a name, we better talk fast.
Yes, Mark, the time for fast talking has come sooner than you expected. But then, you should have known you were in for trouble the day Harry Cheng started going through those records. When it was ABC, you had time before he'd reach Samuel's forgeries and the McAllister account. But now it's almost as if you could feel his fingers around your throat already. And something else you've noticed. Samuel's is calm about it. Almost too calm. And when he comes across the hall to your apartment later that evening, he brings his girlfriend, Lena, with him.
Well, Mark, darling, what is this? No drink? No bright saying?
Don't mind him, Lena. He just knows his own scotch better than we do.
I had a couple of drinks before you came. I didn't know this was going to be a social evening.
And that takes care of little Lena. Excess baggage again.
Forget it. We didn't have anything important to talk about anyhow.
No, not a thing.
Well, how about it? Do I get thrown out or do I get another drink?
You get another drink, Sam?
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. Yeah?
I come to talk to Samuels.
Samuels? Oh, you got the wrong place. He lives across the hall.
I rung across the hall. He ain't there. I knew you was his pal. I want to talk to him.
Well, he might drop by later. What was it about?
I'll talk to him. You know, Radigan ain't going to like being stalled.
Radigan. Who's he?
Uh-oh. I'm afraid Sammy's gambling debts are showing.
Uh-huh. He's been gambling again, has he? So that's it.
I'll just come in and wait for him.
You're not invited.
I'm coming in.
Listen, you two-bit Bogart, if you like your teeth where they are, get your foot out of that door.
I'm coming in.
Okay, you...
Mark, darling. The things I didn't know about you till now.
Forget it.
Don't you know? I don't want to forget it, Mark.
Mark, what is this? What happened?
This is it, Samuels. This is too much. Now we got petty mobsters hanging around. Okay, how much did you lose this time?
6,000. But I don't have to answer to you for everything I do.
Look, we got enough trouble with Cheng without Radigan snooping around, too. You're going to pay off that debt if it takes every cent you got.
But suppose he hasn't got any, Mark.
Then he'll get it. And get it quick.
This is all very funny, standing around listening to you tell me what I'm going to do, Mark.
Yeah?
But there's something I've been meaning to tell you. And now's as good a time as any. If Harry Cheng happens to get lucky with those books, do you think I was sap enough to leave them so they'd point at me?
Wait a minute. What are you getting at, Samuel?
I mean, while I was doing the pen work, it was easy enough to put your okay on every one of the vouchers. And until I decide otherwise, I think you and I better go right on being the very best of friends.
With the prologue of tonight's story, The Choice, the Signal Oil Company brings you another strange story by The Whistler. Now, in place of the message about Signal gasoline usually heard at this time on The Whistler, Signal Oil Company has asked me to devote this time tonight to something mighty close to your heart and your home. Have you ever asked yourself what you would do if infantile paralysis should strike someone in your home? The treatment is expensive and long. An iron lung costs $1,300. Fortunately, however, you wouldn't have to worry about cost. For today, the National Foundation for Infantile Paralysis guarantees every victim of this dread disease, regardless of age, race, creed, or color, the immediate scientific care which alone can prevent tragic crippling. And where does the foundation get the millions of dollars needed for this great mission of mercy? Why, from the dimes that you contribute during the annual March of Dimes, which starts day after tomorrow. When you consider there were over 24,000 victims of infantile paralysis last year, you can realize how much every dime counts. So don't just say, yes, I'll have to do something about that. Get out an envelope tonight. Address it to March of Dimes headquarters in your city. Drop in a few dimes or a few dollars, whatever you can spare. Then mail it tomorrow morning. Infantile paralysis strikes suddenly. let us be as quick in our cooperation to stamp it out. And now back to the Whistler.
Well, Mark, there it is. The phony McAllister account, the trial, Harry Cheng's game of ABCs, your friend Samuel's happy-go-lucky ways, and your name on every one of the forged vouchers. Yes, you can add it all up, but it's one account you'll have trouble balancing. But at least you're sure of one thing. You've got to see that Harry Cheng never gets to the M file, and you've got to watch Samuel's at the same time. That means you'll need help. And an hour after Lena and Samuels have gone, you've made a date for yourself.
Well, here's looking at you, Lena.
And do you like what you see?
I'm not throwing any rocks, am I?
You've been known to.
By the way, Lena, you made a remark tonight about Samuel's not being able to pay off that debt to Radigan.
Oh. So we're not going to talk business, eh?
I'm sorry. Skip it if you want to. I was just curious.
Well, of course, I wouldn't know Sammy's personal affairs, but, there was the cutest little bracelet I wanted. And then we haven't been going many places lately.
Well, we ought to do something about that. You probably could go places with the right guy. And you're the kind of a girl who should have cute little bracelets.
Well, tell me more.
Oh, it's just that if we were real nice and helpful to each other, Lena, this might be the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
You know something, Mark? I'll drink to that.
You were right, Mark. You've always felt you could count on Lena if the need ever came. So for the next few days, you're thoughtful and attentive, and you begin to see her part in a plan that's taking shape in your mind. But then something happens, suddenly, that makes you glad you were prepared. It's New Year's. Chinese New Year's, of course. And you're alone in the office when Inspector Morrison of the Chinatown Squad drops in.
Well, sit down, won't you, Inspector? What can I do for you?
Oh, nothing serious. Wondered how well you knew Harry Cheng.
Oh, well, as well as you get to know anybody who works in the same company with you.
Uh-huh. Don't know anything about his personal business, huh? Finances and so forth?
No. Oh, I wouldn't know about that. What is this?
Seems Harry Cheng's been going around Chinatown trying to borrow money. $6,000.
$6,000.
Yeah. Mean anything to you?
No. No, Inspector. It doesn't mean a thing.
But it does mean something, doesn't it, Mark? Yes. 6,000. It couldn't be coincidence that it's exactly the same amount Samuels owes Radigan. He's going to sell you down the river for the 6,000 that Cheng is canvassing Chinatown to borrow. The minute the inspector leaves, you rush to the filing cabinet. It's locked. You break into Samuel's desk. And a few seconds later...
Lewis, Ling, Lyons, Mayberry, McAfee. That's what I thought.
Oh, Mark. Thought you were down at the office. Come in.
All right, Samuels. Hand it over.
What are you talking about? Hand what
The
over?
file. If you say what
Wait a
file...
minute, Mark. It's gone?
Stop stalling. Hand it over.
Mark, so help me.
You
think
took it, Samuels. Come on.
Mark, for the love of... I haven't got it. Believe me, I haven't got it.
You've already turned it over to Cheng. I ought to kill you for this, Samuels. If I don't get that file back, maybe I will. Stick around, Samuels. We'll have a little talk when I get back.
Where you going?
Never mind. But you're not here when I get back, I'll... Oh, hello, Inspector.
Hello, Fallon. You again? Samuel's around?
Yeah. Yeah, he's here, Inspector.
Thought he might know something about our friend Cheng.
Yeah, he might at that, Inspector. Why don't you ask him? I'm sure Sammy will know how to answer your questions, even if I'm not around.
This is a surprise, Mr. Fallon. I hope you will excuse the state of my room.
Oh, sure, it's okay, Cheng. Matter of fact, I really thought you'd be out celebrating New Year's.
I have work to do.
Yeah? Oh, I see you're still working on the Randall vouchers.
You need them at the office?
No, not these, Cheng, but I was looking for a few of our other old accounts. I thought you might possibly have them here. The McAllister file, for one.
No, I don't have it, Mr. Fallon.
So I see. Well, what's that?
Firecrackers.
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot.
The children have been dropping them off the roof of the building across the way. You can see them up there now.
Yeah. Say, that's kind of a dangerous place for kids, isn't it?
They try to keep them off, but they get up by the fire escape in the rear. Children have no fear of danger.
No, I guess they don't. Well, Happy New Year to you, Cheng. See you at the office in the morning.
Will you see Cheng at the office in the morning, Mark? You didn't find the McAllister vouchers, but you found something else as you stood staring at the roof across the way, the sharp noise of the firecrackers popping in your ear. The plan isn't hazy in your mind anymore, is it? You phone Lena from the cigar store on the corner, and 10 minutes later, you drive into the basement garage of your apartment house. You carefully loosen the valve in one of your tires. That's the first step. The second comes at exactly 9:25 when you're back in the basement knocking on the janitor's door.
Oh, hello, Mr. Fallon.
Hello, Charlie. Say, I hate to disturb you at this hour, but how'd you like to make a couple of bucks?
Oh, it's me. Never turned down a chance to pick up an honest buck, or is it honest?
Well, relatively, Charlie, relatively. I just want you to change a tire for me.
Sure thing, Mr. Fallon.
I'm going back up to my apartment. Here are the keys. If the lock gives you some trouble, just work it around a bit, huh?
Sure thing. I'll bring them up to you in about half an hour, okay?
No rush at all, Charlie. Take your time. Take your time.
Yes, by all means. Take your time. You're counting on that, aren't you, Mark? About 20 minutes of Charlie's time. 20 minutes in the garage and away from his apartment. You watch him as he disappears down the corridor. And then you slip through his apartment and out into the court behind the building. You glance at your watch. Exactly 9:30. And Lena picks you up right on schedule.
Good girl, Lena. Did you bring the gun?
Yes.
All right. Slide over. I'll be in the driver's seat.
Yes, Mark, you're in the driver's seat now, and you're going to make sure you stay there. You head up California Street over the hill and down toward Chinatown. Then, while Lena waits in the car, you thread your way through the crowds on Grant Avenue, more conscious of the cold steel in your pocket than you are of the dancing dragon and the firecrackers and the confetti. You have no trouble locating the fire escape leading to the roof across from Cheng's. Then you're looking across the gun sight, across the 30 yards that separate you from the figure bent over the books at the desk. Your grip is steady, and you squeeze the trigger slowly.
Come in.
How about your keys, Mr. Fallon? All set?
Oh, you finished already, huh? Well, you made it fast, Charlie.
It would have been faster, but I had trouble with the lock, like you said.
Yeah? Well, thanks a lot. Here you are, Charlie.
Hey, this is $5, Mr. Fallon.
I know. Keep it. You did me a big favor.
Oh, that's darn nice of you. Good night.
Good night, Charlie.
Hello?
Lena? We're in, baby. He just brought back the keys. I didn't go out through the lobby. I didn't go out through the garage. In fact, I didn't go out at all. We're completely in the clear.
In the clear. And it was so simple. Just an extra loud firecracker in the New Year's celebration. Just a slug of lead screaming across 30 yards and a figure slumped over a desk. But the next morning, when you step into the hall, you know something is wrong. The hall seems to be swarming with policemen, and standing before the open door of Samuel's apartment, you recognize Inspector Morrison.
Oh, good morning, Inspector. What's going on?
Oh, morning, Fallon. I was just coming over to see you.
See me? Why?
About a friend of yours.
Oh, you still checking up on Harry Cheng?
No, this time it's about Samuels.
Samuels? What about him?
He was murdered last night.
What? What did you say?
He's dead, Fallon. I thought you might want to come down to headquarters and talk about it a little while.
Well, look, I don't know anything about it.
You were a pal of his, Fallon. You could give us some idea who might have reason to get him.
Wait a minute. Radigan.
Who?
Sure, Inspector. I might be able to tell you who had reason to get him. Shall we go down to headquarters now?
So Samuels is dead, Mark. And suddenly you realize that this has worked out better than you'd hoped. With Samuels out of the way, you've got that sure thing you've wanted so long. So naturally, you're more than willing to tell the inspector the whole story of Samuel's gambling debt and the baby-faced hoodlum who was out looking for him. In fact, you're so busy giving the inspector the information he wants that you're entirely unprepared for the question he asks you when you reach the Hall of Justice.
Well, that's all very interesting. Well, that reminds me. I came to Samuel's door yesterday, too. What were you two arguing about?
Arguing? I guess we were a little sore at each other. I don't even remember what it was about now.
I thought you two might have been arguing about this guy, Harry Cheng.
Cheng? What's he got to do with this?
Suppose we ask him.
Yes, Inspector.
Send in Harry Cheng.
Yes, sir.
Cheng. Harry Cheng.
Guess I forgot to tell you, Fallon. That's another interesting angle of this case. Seems that somebody tried to bump Cheng off last night, too. Yeah. Oh, come in, Mr. Cheng. Be with you in a minute. Have a seat.
Thank you, Inspector. Good morning, Mr. Fallon.
Hello, Cheng. I just heard about your accident last night. Your head. Bad?
No, it's nothing.
Anyhow, as I was saying, Fallon, seems that last night between 9:30 and 10 o'clock, about the same time Samuels was murdered, somebody tried to kill Mr. Cheng. Now, did I remember to ask you where you were at that time last night, Fallon? Well, go on, Fallon. We're listening.
That's right, Mark. We're listening. Where were you last night between 9:30 and 10? It's not an easy choice to make, Mark. Your fine alibi with the janitor plants you in your apartment right across the hall from Samuel's and right at the time he was murdered. But there's only one way to prove you were not there, and that's to confess to the attempt on the life of Harry Cheng. That's attempted murder. 1 to 5 years in prison. But isn't that a lot better than murder in the gas chamber? It's up to you, Mark. Name your own poison.
Well, how about it, Fallon? I haven't heard you say anything yet.
I was out last night.
I see. Out. That's not an awfully good start, Fallon. We already checked your apartment house. You didn't leave it all night.
Use your head, Inspector. Samuels was my friend. You're not going to sew me up for his murder.
I was outside that door for a long time yesterday afternoon, Fallon. I couldn't catch it all, but it seems somebody was going to kill somebody.
All right, so maybe I did threaten him. But I tell you, I was out of the apartment when he was killed, and I can prove it. I can show you how I sneaked out of the building without being seen. And I can produce a witness to testify that I was out of the building.
Sneaked out, Fallon? Why?
Well,
Go on.
You don't leave me much choice, Inspector, but you might as well have it straight. I was the guy who took the shot at Harry Cheng last night. And if you got the slug, I can produce the gun to match it. Will that convince you?
I'd say it was a step in the right direction. Where do we start looking for the gun?
You can get it from Lena Merrick, 384 Palmer, apartment 3. But you better break it to her gently, Inspector. I don't think she's going to like the way our beautiful friendship went sour.
The Whistler will return in just a moment with the strange ending to tonight's story. Has your car been acting different lately? Well, it has if you're a Signal customer, because Signal gasoline is now better, much better than even a few weeks ago. You see, the ingredient necessary for higher octane in gasoline has become more plentiful, so the octane rating of Signal gasoline has been raised. Not just a little, mind you, but a lot, which means you'll now enjoy even smoother, knock-free power as you take those steep hills in high. Yes, you're going to like the new driving pleasure in today's improved Signal gasoline. And you're going to like the mileage, too. After all, you know, a gasoline that gets more efficiency from your motor naturally gets more mileage from each gallon. That's why we say, in gasoline, it takes extra quality to go farther. And Signal is the famous Go Farther gasoline. And now, back to the Whistler.
Well, Mark, the books are in balance at last. There was really only one choice you could make, wasn't there? Too bad to tear down that beautiful alibi of yours. But it's going to keep you out of the gas chamber. Of course, you wonder if it might have been better just to let Harry Cheng go on with his game of ABCs. But it's too late to worry about it. All you can do is dictate your confession to the police stenographer and wait for the inspector to get back from Lena's with the evidence.
Come on in, Chang. We'll need you, too.
Well, Inspector, was I right? Did you get the gun?
Yeah, we got it. And we stopped by Chang's place to pick up some files he had. I think they're going to help clear up a lot of things.
I get it. I should have expected that, I suppose. You going to pin that on me, too?
That's right. Not that it's going to make any difference.
Well, at least I convinced you I wasn't at the apartment, so I couldn't have killed Samuels.
Who said Samuels was killed in his apartment, Fallon?
What?
You see, he went over to Chang's last night to deliver some important files. Samuels was the one sitting in Chang's desk when you fired that shot. And you didn't miss. Okay, Chang. You can take off that phony bandage now.
Let that whistle be your signal for the Signal Oil program, The Whistler, each Monday at 9. Brought to you by the Signal Oil Company, marketers of Signal gasoline and motor oil and fine quality automotive accessories. Signal has asked me to remind you, to get the most driving pleasure, drive at sensible speeds, be courteous, and obey traffic regulations. It may save a life, possibly your own. Featured in tonight's story were Howard Duff and Jack Petruzzi. The Whistler was produced by George W. Allen with story by Adrian Jondeau, music by Wilbur Hatch, and was transmitted to our troops overseas by the Armed Forces Radio Service. This is Marvin Miller speaking for the Signal Oil Company. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System. Signal. Signal gasoline. Yes, Signal gasoline is the new gasoline you can prove is superior. The Signal Oil Company and your neighborhood Signal dealer bring you another curious story by The Whistler. Tonight, The House on Sycamore Road. I am the Whistler, and I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak. Sometimes weakness results only in failure and disillusionment. Sometimes it's much more serious than that. It can take a sinister turn, sending its victim down the spiral that ends only in death. That's the way it was with Harold Phillips on the day he and his wife, Muriel, rented the house on Sycamore Road from old Sabina Fielding. It wasn't much of a house, but it was destined to be the most important element in Harold's life. Like Sabina, it was old, but there was a kind of majesty about it, veiled as it was behind a mat of unkempt shrubbery and a pair of magnificent elms in the front yard. Muriel had objected to it, of course, but there was no other alternative. Rents were sky high, and the house on Sycamore Road was the only answer. As they stand talking with Sabina in the front hallway, Muriel was a little impatient.
Well, that just about covers everything, Mrs. Fielding.
Yes, I think we'll make out very comfortably here.
It's hard to leave. Never thought I'd mind it this much.
Oh, of course.
It's been in the Fielding family for now. Let me see. Well, there was Rodney and Lisa. Yes, 5 generations.
5 generations?
Yes.
Oh.
I do hope you young people will be happy in it. A fine house in its time, you know. A proud house, just like the Fieldings. Yes, we're a proud family. None of us ever had money, excepting Richard, of course. That's my grandson. Richard had money, but it didn't do him any good. Well, even he's gone now. I'm the last now, the last Fielding. And I'm afraid I haven't much longer.
Oh, I wouldn't say that, Mrs. Fielding.
Oh, no. I'm an old woman, Mr. Phillips. Yes, it's hard to leave. Oh, that clock. I can remember when my daddy bought it. Let me see now. Was that 68 or 69?
Mrs. Fielding, Harold will be glad to drive you into town.
68 or 69? Eh? Oh, yes. Well, I'd better be going.
Well, I'd be glad to take you.
Oh, well, it's only 2 blocks to the bus stop. I can still walk that far without any trouble.
I really think it'll be easier for you now, having just one room in town, and you'll be closer to everything.
Yes, so I'm told.
Are you sure now you don't want me to drive you?
Oh, you're very kind, and I do like to see that in young people. But I can manage, thank you. Well, goodbye, Mrs. Phillips.
Goodbye.
I know you'll be happy here.
I'm sure of it, Mrs. Fielding. Goodbye.
Goodbye, young man.
Young people, she says. We'll be very happy.
Heaven's sakes, Muriel, she'll hear you.
I could scream my head off in here and she wouldn't hear me. Come to think of it, screaming wouldn't be a bad idea.
Will you quit it?
That old crone is probably laughing herself silly right now after palming off this old barn on us.
But, Muriel, you know as well as I do it's the best we can do right now.
Where have I heard that before? Well, I'm getting sick of it, Harold Phillips. I'm getting fed up with shabby substitutes.
Well, I've got a job. I don't know what else you want.
Classified advertisements on a stupid hometown paper. What kind of a job is that?
Well, it's the best I can do, and this house is the best I can do. You may as well make up your mind to
I
it.
know. I've been through all that before. But I'm not getting reconciled to it. You can make up your mind to that.
Anything else?
Yes, you. I can't say it's very inspiring, living in a moth-eaten shanty with an ink-stained nobody.
Muriel.
And this flock of antiques. That old clock she's so proud of. Listen to it. If you think I'm going to sit here day after day with that thing ticking in my ears...
What's got into you anyway?
I'm fed up, that's what.
Now what are you doing?
I'm going to stop this clock. Any objections?
Will you be reasonable?
Will you shut up? Where's the catch on this thing?
Oh, look out, you'll knock it over.
All right, so I'll knock it over.
Oh, now look what you've done.
Harold.
If you hadn't lost your temper again.
Harold, look.
Why, in the world.
Look at all that money. Just look at it.
Stuffed away in back of the clock.
Hundreds. Thousands. Harold. Oh, Harold, darling.
sit listening on Monday nights to Signal Oil Company's program, The Whistler, has it ever occurred to you how many millions of persons around the world have never even heard a radio? Missing a lot of pleasure, aren't they? Oh, but wait a minute. Before you start shedding tears for those folks, just consider the pleasure you yourself may be missing if you haven't yet tried new Signal gasoline. No fooling, folks. You'll never know how much driving pleasure there's left in your car till you try Signal's new Super Fuel. For new Signal gasoline is packed with performance that's so apparent you can actually feel it, see it, hear it. Now, here's what I mean. With new Signal gasoline in your car, when you touch the starter, you feel your motor spring instantly to life. When you step on the accelerator, you see your car step ahead with pickup that makes you proud. And even when your motor's working hard uphill, you hear it purr contentedly, proof of Signal's higher anti-knock. What's more, because you'll be shifting less, and shifting wastes gasoline, you'll enjoy more high-gear miles, actually go farther than ever with new Signal gasoline. I know that's the kind of performance you'd like to enjoy from your car. And here's the easy way to get it. Just drive into one of the friendly stations displaying Signal's yellow and black circle sign and say, fill her up with new Signal gasoline. And now, back to the Whistler.
It's almost like a dream, isn't it, Harold? You and Muriel kneeling on the floor of Sabina Fielding's old house, literally surrounded with the money that spilled from the old clock. Muriel's in seventh heaven, as you counted. She even called you darling, didn't she? You work automatically, sorting the bills, 20s, 10s, 5s, into small, neat heaps on the scarred hardwood floor.
How much is it, dear? How much altogether?
Wait, let me finish.
I simply can't believe it.
80,
It's like a dream.
90, 100. There, that's the last 100.
How much altogether?
It hardly seems possible.
How much, Harold? Tell me.
$50,000. $50,000 in currency, small bills. It's probably been hidden away in this compartment behind the clock for years.
$50,000.
Never thought I'd see this much money all at once.
The things we'll be able to do. All the marvelous things I've always dreamed of. All the clothes. Maybe go abroad. Who in the world? Harold, who can it be?
I don't know.
We can't let them in, all this money. We won't answer it. We won't let them in.
Well, we'll have to. They can see the lights are on.
But all this money.
Well, stay here and hide it. I'll see who it is.
All right, then. All right, but don't let them in. Nobody must see this money. Nobody must know we have it.
Yes?
Huh? Who are you?
Looking for someone?
I figured maybe the old lady fell asleep and couldn't hear me.
Old lady?
Sure. The old girl, Mrs. Fielding.
Well, Mrs. Fielding doesn't live in this house now.
Now, wait a second,
No, she doesn't
Jack.
live here now. She lives in town.
Who are you?
My wife and I are renting the house.
Who are you?
Well, I think you might do well to tell me who you are first.
Okay. I'll come in and we'll talk things over.
No, please. Wait a minute.
Now, listen, Jack.
Look, you see, my wife is very ill. We can't have any visitors.
I don't want to talk to your wife.
I can't talk to you now. I'm very busy. Good night.
Okay, mister. But I'll be back. So long.
Who was it, Harold? Harold? Who was it? What did he want?
Wait.
Or why are you snooping from behind those curtains?
Well, I want to make sure Yeah, he's getting in his car. And there he goes.
There, who goes? Who was it, Harold?
A man. Did you set the clock up against the wall again?
Yes, the glass was broken. I threw the pieces in the fireplace.
Well, where's the money?
I put it back in the clock. Who was it?
Oh, I don't know. A fellow about my age had a red scar on his right cheek. He wanted to see Mrs. Fielding. He wouldn't give me his name.
It's funny.
He said he'd be back.
What are we going to do about the money? We can't leave it there. Maybe we could... Harold, what's the matter?
Hey, I think I know who he is. Muriel. What did Mrs. Fielding say about Richard Fielding? Something about money?
He's dead. She said she was the last, don't you remember?
I'm not so sure. That's the trouble. I'm not sure at all. Muriel, We may as well face it. It's not our money. It belongs to him.
Don't be stupid. He's dead and she doesn't know anything about it. We found it. It's ours. For the first time in our lives, we have a chance to get off the treadmill and get somewhere.
But it isn't ours. Besides, she needs it.
She's going to die. We've got a whole lifetime ahead of us.
But, I don't know, Muriel. What if it is his? What if he knows about it? We don't know for sure that he's dead.
We can find out for sure.
How?
Mrs. Fielding knows. We're going to call on her the first thing in the morning.
It's quite a problem, isn't it, Harold? You know it's wrong to take this money, but $50,000 is enough to set you staggering. Muriel didn't make that decision, did she? You would have made it all by yourself. Yes, Harold, there's only one thing that keeps you from taking it. The thought that someone else may be in on the secret. The man with a scar on his face, for example. You can't sleep all night thinking about him. And neither you nor Muriel stop for breakfast the next morning. At 9 o'clock, you're both talking to Sabina Fielding in her furnished room in town.
Sorry I can't be a better hostess. Feeling mighty poorly.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Fielding. We just thought we'd drop by and see if you were settled yet.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. You're so kind. I'm really very happy you came. I don't get many visitors, you know. No one cares much about an old woman.
Of course, we don't want to tire you.
Oh, fiddlesticks. You're a little like part of the family now, living in my house. You do like my house, don't you?
Oh, we're in love with it, Mrs. Fielding. It's a lovely old place.
Oh, I'm so glad. You see, I didn't want it to go to anyone who wouldn't understand it. Houses are like people, you know. They have to be understood. Not everybody understands my house.
It certainly has atmosphere. That clock is a beautiful thing, isn't it?
Oh, you like it? It's always been my favorite. I'm happy you like it. I guess you understand my clock, too. Richard always wanted it, but he didn't understand it, so I never gave it to him.
Why did he want it, Mrs. Fielding?
I never knew. Richard and I never got on together. Always said he had bad blood in him. Oh, he could have been such a nice boy. Handsome and strong. Until the accident, at least.
Accident?
Yes. He was never the same after the accident. He had it coming, though, Richard had. There was bad blood in him. I don't like to talk about my grandson.
Do you ever hear from him?
I don't want to talk any more about him. No, not anymore. Would you have some tea? It's a little early.
I wish you'd tell us about Richard. Have you any idea?
Muriel, I'm afraid Mrs. Fielding's tired. We'd better be going.
Oh, but I'm sorry to be this way. Now, perhaps some other time, when I'm feeling better.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
Come along, Muriel.
That convinced you, didn't it, Harold? It all fits. The scar on the face of the man who called on you last night ties in with Sabina's story of Richard's accident. Her remark about his fondness for the clock. It was too easy, wasn't it? $50,000 isn't hidden in a clock and then forgotten. It's Richard's money, and he's bound to come back for it. There was no reason for tiring Sabina any longer. Muriel would have worn her out with questions. After all, Muriel isn't the kind who gives up easily. After you've arrived back at the house, she keeps it up, never letting down for a minute.
Harold, of all the asinine...
There was nothing else to do.
She would have told us if you hadn't... Sometimes I think you have the mentality of a child.
What more do you want? She practically came right out and said it. He had money. He was in an accident. The scar, you remember? He always wanted the old clock. Could she make it any plainer?
All right. Joe, what are you going to do?
We can't do anything. He knows the money's there.
What do you mean we can't do anything? We can leave, can't we?
When?
Right now.
Huh. That's a prize suggestion. Why, he could trace us in 5 minutes. We'd be in jail in a week.
Listen, Harold. You've got a chance. For the first time in your shabby, ordinary little life, you've got a chance at something real. Are you going to throw it away?
Well, I don't know.
Sabina knows nothing about the money, Harold. There are only 3 people in on it. You and I, and Richard Fielding.
And he's coming back here. He said so.
You'll probably never have another chance, Harold.
What are you suggesting?
Think it over, Harold. There isn't much more time.
Yes, think it over, Harold. Is she right? You can see her point, can't you? You'll never have another opportunity like this as long as you live. Just more of the same, day after day. Thousands more classified advertisements. Scrimping, pinching pennies, trying to make $5 do the work of 10. And only Richard Fielding stands between you and everything you ever wished for. Only Richard Fielding.
Well, what's that?
Someone's at the door.
It's too late. He's come back.
Well, what are you waiting for? Let him in.
Huh?
He's getting impatient, Harold. Let him in.
But he's come for the money.
Why, Harold, what's the matter? You said it belonged to him.
I don't know, Muriel.
Nothing else we can do, is there? We can't take it. You said so. We'd be traced.
Oh, no, you're right. He can't take it away. It's the only chance we'll ever have.
There's no other way, Harold. Or is there?
Why, what do you mean, Muriel?
He might be difficult, Harold. There's the poker beside the fireplace.
No, I couldn't.
All right. Give the money back to him.
But it's mine. He can't.
Harold, get hold of yourself.
Muriel.
Harold, get the poker.
Yes, Muriel. The poker. Yes?
Hi, I'm back again. You remember me, don't you? I was here the other night.
Sure. I remember. What do you want?
I'd like to come in for a minute. My car's stalled outside.
All right. Come in.
Yeah, I got this far from town, then my jalopy stopped dead on me. I didn't even know it was your house till I found myself on the steps again.
Well, come in the living room. I've been poking up the fire.
Yeah, I noticed.
Who is it, darling? Oh,
Hello.
good evening.
What's the matter? What are you looking at? Didn't you ever see a scar on a man's face before, Mrs. Phillips?
How do you know my name?
I've been in town today asking a few questions.
He's the one, Harold. It's he.
Now, wait, Jack.
Now, Harold.
Wait. Oh.
The poker, Harold. Pick it up.
I think I'm going to be sick.
Pick the poker up. Put it back where it belongs.
I've killed him. I've killed a man.
Harold, stop it. Get control of yourself.
I'm going to be sick.
Stop it. I don't feel any better than you do, but it's done now. We've got to go through with it.
I've killed him.
Maybe you haven't. You better see.
No, I can't.
You've got to, Harold. Think of all that money. He's out of the way now. We don't have to worry. See if he's dead. Well?
Yes. Yes, he is.
Go through his pockets.
Oh, I can't.
You've got to. See if he had a gun, his identification.
There's an automatic in his shoulder holster.
You see? He would have killed us.
A wallet. $15 in it. That's all.
It has to be more than that. His identification.
Oh, there's nothing else in it, Muriel. Handkerchief in this pocket. There's nothing in this. Nothing here.
And that's all. Well, we've got to get rid of him now.
Rid of him?
We can't leave him here. Take him out to his car.
It's stalled.
That was just an excuse to get in here. Where are those chains?
Chains?
The ones you had in the car, are they still there?
Oh, yes, I think so.
All right. Weight his body down with them, and we'll drop him in the river. We can leave his car somewhere. They'll never trace him. No identification.
And then what?
And then we can take our own sweet time. You can give notice at the Express in the morning, and we'll leave town in a couple of weeks. You can say you've got another job.
But the money.
Don't worry about it. There's no one left to talk, is there?
You've killed a man, Harold. It stopped you for a while, didn't it? But after that first wave of nauseating panic, you can think more clearly. The weighted body goes into the river, the car left on a lonely road. Then during the next few days, you try to appear normal at work while you wait for the news to break. It's hard to concentrate, isn't it? Mr. Gardner, your boss, has to call you on the carpet because of absent-minded errors you make in the daily classified section. The others notice you aren't eating at lunchtime. 5 days, 6 days, a week. Nothing happens. They must have found the car. They couldn't miss it parked down the highway 10 miles. Finally, you deliberately stroll into the city hall and look up Chief of Police Norton.
Well, hello, Harold. Sit down, have a chair. Where have you been keeping yourself? Missed you at the lodge meeting the other night.
Oh, I've been pretty busy. How about you?
Never a dull moment around here. You know, police work's funny.
Yeah?
Sometimes it gets so quiet you can hardly stand it. Have trouble keeping the men in line. I can hardly blame them playing around with traffic violations day after day. Then, all of a sudden, everyone gets so darn busy he wishes he had 6 hands. Yeah, look, like now, for instance.
You got a handful, huh?
Uh-huh. This is a quiet town, Harold. Too quiet sometimes, almost like a snake coiling up ready to strike. Last week, nothing but traffic violations. Well, maybe a bunch of wild kids breaking a store window somewhere. This week, stolen automobiles.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Just gave the story to one of your boys. That isn't all. We got a murderer on our hands.
Huh?
Uh-huh. Somebody right in town, too. Just like I was saying, Harold, it's a quiet old burg, but I suppose as long as people get together, there'll be murder. Hmm?
Yes. Well, what was it?
Just like all those nosy newspaper guys, aren't you? Sorry, Harold. We can't say anything until we get him.
You, got any leads?
Sure. There's always leads. Don't worry. We'll get him. When we do, you'll know about it. Oh, excuse me. Norton speaking. Yeah. Fielding? When'd you find the body? Oh, gosh, that's tough. Huh? Well, yeah, Harold's right here. Just happened in. What's it got to do with him? What? Well, that's a funny one. Wait a minute. I'll get Phillips. Say, Harold, what did... Hello? He just ducked out the door. I'll get hold of him for you.
Muriel!
Harold, what on earth? What's wrong?
Don't ask questions. We've got to get out of here.
What's happened?
Norton's found out about Fielding. They found the body.
What?
Hurry. We've got to get away from here before he comes out here.
Too late to run.
Get the money.
It isn't any use, Harold.
Why not?
If they'd found the body, they're sure to catch you. You can't hope to get away by running.
Me? What do you mean, me?
I'm not running away, Harold.
You're an accomplice.
You think so?
Well, you're just as guilty as I am. Why, if you hadn't been so...
Oh, no, you don't. It's your word against mine. I had nothing to do with it.
You had everything to do with it.
I told you I was tired of being married to a failure. You failed again, Harold. You even failed at murder.
You won't get away with it. What about the money?
What money?
In the clock, the clock!
I didn't know there was any money in the clock. And I'm sure no one will find any there, even if you tell them to look in it.
You've hidden it. You've hidden that money somewhere else.
Have I, darling?
You're going to take it all for yourself when you're rid of me. That's why you said there was no hurry. You planned it this way, didn't you?
Perhaps.
Well, you won't get away with it, Muriel. You won't.
I don't know how you can stop me at this point, darling. You see? That's Chief Norton at the door now. I watched him drive up outside while we were talking. Better let him in.
Oh, no. Not until I've taken care of you first.
No. Hal, no.
Oh, I didn't get rid of Fielding's gun, you see.
Hal, no. Please. Please, I didn't mean anything I said. Hal!
The Whistler will return in just a moment with the strange ending to tonight's story. Meantime, let's take a look at a few of the new post-war products we've all been waiting for. According to news releases, the first of the new nylon hosiery will be of pre-war quality. The first new automobiles will be 1942 models with improvements added. But when it comes to gasoline, new Signal gasoline, that's another story. For new Signal is not just pre-war quality gasoline, not just old-style gasoline improved, but an entirely new type of motor fuel with performance features that until recently were reserved for war. You see, science has long known that gasoline is composed of molecules, and each molecule is an arrangement of atoms. The way those atoms are arranged determines how much power you get from the gasoline. Well, in old-style gasolines, the molecules were left just as nature made them. But recently, certain chemists found out how to take gasoline molecules apart, then rearrange the atoms in an entirely new way. The result is new signal, an entirely new type superfuel with quicker starting, faster pickup, higher anti-knock, and longer mileage. Because these are all features you can actually feel, see, and hear, we urge you to let just one tankful of new signal gasoline talk for itself. Let its performance in your own car show you why new signal actually is the new post-war gasoline you can prove is superior. And now, back to the Whistler.
It was too late to do anything else, wasn't it, Harold? Too late to do anything but get even. And you did it very efficiently. Muriel, your wife, she's dead now, lying at your feet, as Chief Norton comes into the room.
Harold, what got into you? You've killed her deliberately.
It doesn't matter.
Good Lord, man, what are you talking about? You've committed a murder. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
She was as guilty as I am. She was in on it, too, understand? She wanted the money, the $50,000. She wouldn't give me any peace. When Fielding came back for his money...
Fielding? What Fielding?
Richard. It was his money in the clock. She made me kill him, Norton. She made me.
He came to the house for the money?
Yes.
He had a scar on his right cheek?
Yes, of course he did. Oh, will you drop it? I've had enough.
Wait a minute. You've made an awful mistake, Harold.
What?
The man you killed was the murderer I told you we were looking for. He was Richard Fielding's partner in a bank robbery last year.
Murderer?
Yes. They quarreled over the money, and he killed Fielding. When he broke out of the pen last week, they notified us, figuring he'd check in here sooner or later.
Yes, but down at your office, what were you talking about on the telephone?
Sabina Fielding. She died last night.
Sabina?
Yes.
But I thought...
Funny. I've always thought Sabina was a pretty good judge of character. She sure missed the boat this time.
What do you mean?
She must have taken a fancy to you and your wife, left the house and everything in it, to the two of you.
Next Monday at 9 o'clock, The Whistler will bring you another strange tale. The Whistler is broadcast for your entertainment by the marketers of Signal gasoline and motor oil and fine quality automotive accessories, and by your neighborhood Signal dealer. This program, produced by George W. Allen, with tonight's story by Leslie Edgley, music by Wilbur Hatch, is transmitted to our troops overseas by the Armed Forces Radio Service. This is Marvin Miller speaking, and suggesting that you try new Signal, the new gasoline you can prove is superior. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System. The Signal Oil Program, The Whistler. That whistle is your signal for the Signal Oil Program, The Whistler.
I am the Whistler, and I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak.
Yes, friends, it's time for the Signal Oil program, The Whistler. Rated by independent research, the most popular West Coast program in radio history. And Signal gasoline is tops, too. Tops in quality. It takes extra quality, you know, to give you extra mileage. And Signal is the famous Go Farther gasoline. So look for the Signal circle sign in yellow and black that identifies friendly dealer-owned Signal service stations from Canada to Mexico. And now the Whistler's strange story. Hasty conclusion.
Professor Wagner sat in his office in the old brick chemistry building, a late issue of the Chemistry Journal open on the desk before him. The drowsy afternoon sounds of the campus and the reassuring tick of his secretary's typewriter made him sleepy, unable to concentrate on his reading. The article was in fine print, and the professor found himself tempted to drop it into the wastebasket. But he was forced to continue reading. When the dean published, the rest of the department was expected to read it. Suddenly, he turned back the pages and reread the article more carefully, his mind shuttling between memory and suspicion. Why was all this so familiar? Could it be what he suspected? His secretary, with her spinster's efficiency, would know.
Very interesting. Very. Oh, Miss Rhodes,
Yes, Professor Wagner?
did you type this latest article of Dean Emerson's?
Why, yes. Good, isn't it? He's had much favorable comment.
The subject interests me. Didn't it seem familiar to you?
Yes, it did. I remember thinking so when I typed it.
Any idea where you might have read it before?
Why, some thesis notes. One of the students.
That's it, of course. Nielsen's notes.
Nielsen? Oh, yes, the graduate student.
Where are they, Miss Rhodes?
In the files. I remember you particularly wanted them saved.
Get them. Oh, this is too good to be true.
Let me see. Lloyd Nielsen. Poor man, such a tragedy. So young to be taken like that.
Yes. Very unfortunate. Are they there?
Yes, here they are. Oh, all that research and never to finish it. It doesn't seem right.
I'll take them, please. Now let's see the dean's article. Here. Yes, identical. I thought this was better than his usual drivel. Get him on the phone, Miss Rose.
But he's lunching at the faculty club.
Call him there. Tell him I want to see him at 3 o'clock.
But he's...
If there's any question, tell him it's about the late Mr. Nielsen.
I'm pleased that you like my paper, Wagner.
An important contribution, Dean Emerson. You have every reason to be proud.
I'm glad of any prestige I may bring to the college.
And rightly so. The next dean will have quite a position to maintain.
And that's not immediate. I have many more good years.
Still, there's always the unforeseen. The little mistakes that can end a career so untimely.
Wagner, what's on your mind?
A student named Nielsen. Lloyd Nielsen.
Nielsen?
The name means something to you?
No.
Oh, surely you remember him, the one who died?
We've had so many students.
Not like him. He did a brilliant piece of research. Something about the valence of barium.
Oh, I recall it vaguely. Too bad he didn't finish.
He did. His findings have been published.
But that's impossible. How could he?
Come, Emerson. I just told you I read your paper.
What are you suggesting?
You stole Nielsen's material and published it as your own.
You can't mean that. You have no proof.
In my files, there's another version of those notes. Enough to prove you're a plagiarist, a thief.
You're lying. There are no other notes.
Oh, yes, there are. You forget Nielsen was my student, too.
It must have been a mistake, a coincidence.
If the papers had been in your own field, toxicology, yes. But they weren't, Emerson.
You've never liked me, Wagner. This is nothing but malice.
Call it ethics.
And you want to expose me for the sake of your ethics.
Oh, then you admit there's something to expose.
Well, I mean, Wagner, isn't there some way we can settle this quietly?
That's better. May I smoke?
Yes, certainly. Have one of mine.
Thank you. Yes, Emerson? There is a way. Quiet, but honorable, of course.
Anything.
Naturally, for the good of the college, I'll have to ask you to withdraw.
Withdraw?
But I'll be fair. I'll keep the reason to myself.
Generous of you.
I think so.
But to give up my whole career, you don't know what you're asking.
Better than having the truth come out.
Wagner, for heaven's sake, must it be this way?
Just what you would do in my place, isn't it?
I see. And I have no choice but to resign.
Very wise.
I suppose I should thank you.
Well, there's a way to show your gratitude. As chairman of the appointments board, you can name your successor.
My successor? Do you mean that
yes.
you...
I'll expect to replace you as dean.
So that's your ethics. Why, you... I won't do it.
Oh, you're suddenly very scrupulous.
You contempt... Get out of my office.
Very well. Then the truth will have to be known.
I'll deny it. I'll discredit you.
All right, a scandal, if you like.
Get out of here.
You'll hear from me later, Emerson.
No, wait, Wagner. I'll come back. I'll do as you say. Anything to...
I thought you'd see it my way. I want your resignation right away.
Right away? Can't you give me some time?
How much time?
Well, a day or two anyway.
So you can squirm out of it? No. I can't wait that long.
But a few hours at least, this evening. Come to dinner at my house tonight. Mrs. Emerson retires early, and we can talk about it afterwards.
What time?
6:30?
All right. 6:30.
I'll have an answer for you then.
There's only one possible answer. Good afternoon, Dean.
You're sure you won't have some coffee, Professor?
Thank you, Mrs. Emerson. Nothing more.
Marion, don't insist on coffee when I've told you I'm serving port.
But everyone doesn't like port, Charles.
You mean you don't?
Well, that isn't what I meant at all. You're so irritable this evening, dear.
Nothing of the sort.
Well, it's always a sign when you're worried. Is something wrong?
I've told you nothing's wrong, Marion. Drop it. Here you are, Professor. Rather good color, don't you think?
Thank you. You're not having any?
Oh, not supposed to. Trouble with my eyes. Go ahead.
Very good. Very good indeed. Pleasant here in the summer house.
The dean enjoys dining out here. Although I feel it's still early in the season. There's a chill in the air.
If you're cold, Marion, perhaps you wouldn't mind...
Oh, of course. You two have business to talk over.
If you're asleep when I leave, I'll see you Monday.
Leave? Oh, yes, the ski club. I'd forgotten.
I'll be going as soon as the professor and I finish.
Well, I hope the snow is still good, Charles. Well, good night, Professor.
Sorry to hurry you off, Mrs. Emerson.
Oh, you're not. I want to get back to my detective story. So interesting. Now, I tell the dean he ought to write one. With his knowledge of toxicology, he must know many clever poisons that leave no trace.
Marion, for heaven's sake.
Well, after all, they're only stories. No one behaves as they do in books, do they, Professor?
Huh? Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I mean, the victims are so stupid. If a man's your enemy, you don't blindly allow him to poison
Will you go, Marion? You rattle on and on.
Charles, I hate to have you drive to the ski club in this state. You are worried.
I'm not worried, Marion. Besides, I'm driving up with Dr. Phillips.
Oh, well, all right, dear. Well, good night, Professor.
Good night.
Well, Wagner, I've considered your demand.
Have you?
There's nothing else for me to do but to agree.
Nothing else?
I'll resign at once, and you'll be appointed dean.
Nothing else, Emerson? No other way?
What do you mean?
Very clever of you. Getting me to dinner, and then... I know what you've done.
Done?
I see it all now. You poisoned me.
What?
There was poison in that wine.
Poison? Why, you're mad.
Your wife gave you away, didn't she?
Wagner. Oh. Wagner, why are you doubled over like that?
The pain. My stomach. You won't get away with it.
Will you listen to me, Wagner?
Dr. Phillips, I'll get him. Cross the street.
You can't tell him a story like that. I won't let you.
Get away.
No.
Let me go.
No, listen to me. I didn't poison
Let me go.
you.
Let me go, I say.
Wagner, don't. Put down that decanter, Wagner!
For a stunned moment, you stand there, and then suddenly find yourself running pell-mell down the gravel path toward the garden gate, doubled over, clutching at the burning pain in your stomach. knowing it's your life now, unless you can get across the street to the doctor's office before the poison strikes you down. A minute later, you stumble up the steps and burst into the doctor's office. Phillips acts quickly, efficiently.
Pulse a shade fast, blood pressure up a bit. Well, that's probably due to excitement. You say the pain's gone now, huh? Yes. Seemed to vanish the minute I got here. You've been nervous lately? Working hard? Why, yes, but... putting in a lot of nights at the lab? Well, there's the usual rush around exam time. Tell me, what did you have for dinner over at Emerson's? Let's see, shrimp creole, avocado salad. That's enough for me. Wagner, old boy, you can forget about poisoning. You've got yourself a case of gastritis, that's all. Oh, I see. Well, I've got to get back to Emerson. Emerson will wonder what'll happen to me. He doesn't know? No, I didn't want to worry him. Said I was going into the house to phone. Well, I'll say good night, Doctor. Thank you. Oh, I'm going to walk over with you. To Emerson's? Yes. Do you mind? No. I was just on my way over when you came. Come on. Well, the dean's rather busy. That's all right. He's expecting me at 9 o'clock. Expecting you? Yes. After you, Wagner.
With the prologue of Hasty Conclusion, the Signal Oil Company presents another strange story by The Whistler. But now, 2 points that'll pay every driver to remember if you want to be sure you're getting the tops in quality when you buy gasoline. 1, in gasoline, it takes extra quality to give you extra mileage, to go farther. And 2, Signal is the famous Go Farther gasoline. After all, the only way any gasoline can put more thrilling performance into your car is by helping your motor run more efficiently. And when your motor runs more efficiently, naturally, you get better mileage. So mileage is really the best yardstick of gasoline quality. That's why we're so proud of Signal's good mileage. And it's why Signal says, when you buy gasoline for your car, to be sure you're getting the tops in quality, there are just 2 things to remember. 1, in gasoline, it takes extra quality to go farther. And 2, throughout the West, from Canada to Mexico, Signal is the famous Go Farther gasoline. And now, back to the Whistler.
Well, Professor Wagner, it's all changed, isn't it? Your discovery of Dean Emerson's plagiarism almost provided the means of settling yourself into a very comfortable spot. But it's anything but comfortable at the moment. As you stand at the Dean's front door with Dr. Phillips, your mind is racing wildly. You were foolish to believe immediately that the Dean had poisoned you. Foolish to run to Phillips so quickly. Now you're wondering what they're going to find out there in the summer house, whether Dean Emerson is alive or dead, and what you will tell them.
Oh, hello, Doctor. Right on time. Charles ought to be through with... Why, Professor, I thought you were with Charles. Well, come in.
I had a slight pain. I went to Phillips to get something for it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you and the Dean almost through?
Why, no. As a matter of fact, there were a few more points we hadn't... Oh, well, that's all right. We won't rush you.
So kind of you to take Charles with you to the ski club, Doctor.
You're driving Emerson to the ski club? Yes. Care to come along? No, I couldn't. I have a busy weekend. I couldn't.
Professor, you seem as nervous as Charles did. What's got into you two?
Well, nothing at all. Excuse me, I must get back to the Dean.
You go out the rear door, Wagner, into the quiet night. Your heart pounds, choking you in a surge of anxiety as you reach the green lattice building at the far edge of the lawn. At first, you see nothing in the dim lights of the summer house, and you're almost convinced that Emerson has recovered and walked away. Then your eyes focus on the sprawling shape at your feet, right where you left him.
Emerson! Emerson, for heaven's sake! Emerson, please!
Yes, Wagner, dead. You knew he might be, yet you kneel there, stunned, numbly shaking him, totally unprepared, and then... They're coming out here, Wagner. Out to the summer house. In half a minute, they'll find you with the body, and the whole college will cry murder. Then you see the square, protecting shape of the nearby garage. You gather a strength you'd forgotten in 20 years of desk work and quickly drag the body around into the shrubbery behind it.
Oh, well, I've been anxious to have you see my fuchsias, Doctor.
Yes, Marion, I'm glad you thought of it.
Oh, Professor. Isn't Charles out here?
He went to the chemistry building to get a copy of his article.
Well, how strange. There's a dozen copies in the house. It isn't like him to miss his engagements this way.
That's all right, Marion. I'll tell you. I'll get a ride with Mason and leave my car here for the dean. He can drive up when he's ready.
Well, I'd rather Charles didn't drive over those mountain roads. He's been so nervous lately.
Oh. Well, I guess I've got to wait for him.
It's too bad.
Wait a minute, Doctor. There's no use in your doing that. Doing what? Delaying your trip this way. See here. Why don't I drive the dean up in your car? Well, I thought of that, but you said you'd be busy. Oh, nonsense. It's nothing very urgent. I don't like to leave Emerson in a spot like this. Besides, in view of what you said about my being overworked... You're perfectly right. The change would do you good. Well, that's it then. My car's in the garage here. The dean is kind enough to rent me his garage. Here are the keys.
This is very nice of you, Professor.
Oh, no, not at all.
Well, I'll see you to the door, Doctor.
Thanks, Marion. Left my coat in the hall.
It's a wild chance, Wagner, but you've got to take it. A possible way to dispose of that burden in the shrubbery behind the garage. There've been accidents before on that steep, snow-covered road that winds up to the ski lodge. Quickly, you drag the body around into the garage and force the awkward shape into the turtle back of the doctor's car. Then you hastily get behind the wheel and step on the starter.
Professor, wait. Oh, did Charles come back?
No, I thought I'd pick him up at his office.
Oh, well, here, I brought this bag.
Oh, yes, thank you. I forgot that.
Oh, and his glasses, too. He left them on the dining table.
I'll take them to him.
Well, I don't understand his forgetting them. Well, he can't read without them, and perhaps I'd better drive over with you.
Oh, there's no need for that. I'll take care of everything.
You don't object to driving me to the office, Professor?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, of course not.
Well, thank you. Sure he hasn't been here, Miss Rose?
I'm sure. He rarely comes to the office at night.
But couldn't he have come in without your knowing it?
Oh, no. I have these reports to finish by morning, and he gave me his key.
Well, then he didn't mean to come here at all. I don't understand it.
Why don't you let me take you home, Mrs. Emerson? He's probably there by now.
Well, I suppose there's nothing else to do, but I'll wait up for him. I want to be sure he's all right.
Quite a spot, isn't it, Wagner? Mrs. Emerson determined to see her husband and his body in the turtle back of the very car you're riding in. You've got to think of something. Some way to get rid of her. Convince her that the dean's all right. Then, as you pull up to a stop sign, you notice the lights of a drugstore at the corner, and you begin to see a way out. You pull over to the curb.
Why are you stopping here, Professor?
Just had a thought. He may be at the faculty club. I'll go into this drugstore and phone.
Oh, I'll go.
Oh, no trouble. I'll only be a minute.
Dean Emerson's residence?
Is Professor Wagner there?
Why, he and Mrs. Emerson drove off just a few minutes ago.
I see. I'm calling from the faculty club. The dean's just leaving here, and he wants Professor Wagner to meet him in front of his office as soon as he can.
Well, I'll have Mrs. Emerson tell the professor when they return.
Thank you.
You drive Mrs. Emerson home, Wagner, and there the maid delivers the message you so cleverly planted over the phone. Mrs. Emerson's convinced now, and she retires, relieved that her husband is all right. 10 minutes after you leave her, you're on the highway, heading the doctor's car toward the mountains. The 60-mile trip is unchallenged until you near the ranger station at the foot of the dangerous 2-mile grade. And then suddenly you remember. The ranger will make a check, and he's got to see 2 men in the car. You put on the brake and pull up at the side of the road. Get out and open the turtleback, and you drag the body up to the front seat. Then you get back in and prop him up beside you. Pull your hat down over his face. Nervous and trying to keep from trembling, you drive on until you're stopped by the ranger.
Sorry. Can't let you go on, folks. We're in for a blizzard.
But they're expecting us at the ski lodge.
I guess you can make it as far as the lodge, all right, but you're taking a chance of being snowed in. When we get a storm this late in the spring, it's usually a good one.
We'll take that chance.
Okay. Sign the passenger check. Yeah, right here. All right. Other fellow will have to sign, too.
But he's asleep.
Oh, sorry. Regulations.
Yes, but he's had a hard day. I hate to disturb him.
Well, okay, you sign for him, huh?
Yes. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. All right, drive on. Take it easy.
You drive another 1.5 miles through a trough of snow, looking for a break in the high white walls, some place where you can send the car over the edge. And then, as you reach the narrowest part of the road, you see it. No barrier on the outside, and a sheer drop to the bottom of the ravine far below. You maneuver the car close to the edge, and then open the door on your side, and jump clear as the car with its grisly load plunges over the side. You stumble the rest of the way to the lodge, clawing at your face and tearing your clothes to create the final evidence for your accident story. The distance is farther than you remembered, and you drop with exhaustion as you reach the door and Phillips and Mason hear your faint knock and drag you into the lodge. And as they chafe your hands trying to thaw you out, you gasp your accident story. You watch their faces for a sign of suspicion, but there's nothing but sympathy. You're getting it across, Wagner. They're believing you.
Couldn't see through the windshield. And suddenly I knew we were going over. I called to Emerson to jump.
Steady, Wagner. Better lie down.
But he didn't jump. He was too late.
Come on now. Don't try to talk anymore.
I think we better try to get Emerson.
From that ravine? We're snowed in already. It'll take days.
It was all my fault. I shouldn't...
Forget that. Lie back and rest.
All right.
There you are. Now relax and don't worry. It was an accident. Nobody's going to blame you.
Of course not. It was bound to happen on that road.
Might have been any of us.
You really think so?
Of course. Now, for Pete's sake, relax. You need sleep.
It's going to be all right, Wagner. You can count on us.
Thanks.
The Whistler will return in just a moment with a strange ending to tonight's story. Meantime, a word about the something extra you get when you have your car lubricated at a dealer-owned Signal service station. Instead of taking chances on memory, your Signal dealer checks against Signal's factory-recommended chart, which shows every lubrication point on your car and the exact type of oil or grease it should have for long, trouble-free life. And then, just to make doubly sure not a single part has been overlooked, your Signal dealer checks each point again, which explains why we call it Signal double-check lubrication. This is typical of the many little differences in Signal service that can make such a big difference in the way your car runs. And the reason? Well, being in business for themselves, Signal dealers naturally have more incentive to serve you better. And now back to the Whistler.
Well, Professor Wagner, you're safe now. Safe in bed where Mason and the doctor put you after hearing your story. They've assured you that no one will blame you for the accident. It was a dangerous road. The snow was blinding. You lost control of the doctor's car and jumped clear as it plunged into the steep ravine with Dean Emerson in it. No way they could know that he was already dead when he took that final plunge. You sink into the warm bed, exhausted from your strenuous night, limp with relief. You drop off immediately and sleep heavily and undisturbed for several hours. Then suddenly you're wide awake, trying to recognize this room, this strange bed. You're fighting to clear your mind when it strikes again, a shattering stab of pain in your stomach. You find yourself doubled up in agony, the same knife-like pain you felt hours before in the summer house.
Doctor! Doctor! Phillips! Wagner, what's the trouble? My stomach. That pain again, like before. Pain. Hold on, I'll take a look. Take it easy now. Hurt when I press here? Oh, stop! Yes, there. Good Lord, man, it's your appendix. Appendix? You threw me off with that poison idea. Afraid I made a hasty conclusion. Hospital. Get me to a hospital. No time. Too much snow. That's going to break in 1 minute. I've got to operate right now, Wagner. Right here. You game? Yes. Hurry.
What is it, Phillips?
His appendix. Got to work fast.
Bad?
Bad enough to kill him if I don't get to it right now. Stay with him, Mason. I'll get my instruments.
Right.
Good thing he drove up in my car. There's not a thing to work with here. Good Lord, Mason.
Phillips. What's the matter? What is it?
Mason. My instruments. They're in the car.
I'll go get them.
Oh, you can't. My car's at the bottom of that ravine. He hasn't got a chance, Mason. Wagner hasn't got a chance.
Let that whistle be your signal for the Signal Oil program, The Whistler, each Monday at 8. Brought to you by the Signal Oil Company, marketers of Signal gasoline and motor oil and fine quality automotive accessories. Signal has asked me to remind you, this is Naval Reserve Week. Veterans of any branch of the service may keep their wartime rates by joining the peacetime Naval Reserve. Ask about it at your nearest Naval Reserve headquarters. Featured in tonight's story were Charles Halton and Norman Field. The Whistler was produced by George W. Allen with music by Wilbur Hatch, story by William Engvik, and was transmitted to our troops overseas by the Armed Forces Radio Service. This is Marvin Miller speaking for the Signal Oil Company. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
KNX, AM and FM, Los Angeles. There's more wallop, less waste in every drop of gasoline you buy because only the 1948 Kaiser and Fraser among full-sized American motor cars have highest compression engines as standard equipment.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight the Whistler will be heard after the following special broadcast.
We are speaking to you from the White House in Washington. In a moment, the President of the United States will give you a brief address on the eve of the United States Security Loan Drive. Ladies and gentlemen, the President.
My fellow Americans, I'm speaking to you tonight about something that each of us as individuals can do to contribute to the winning of the peace. That is the purchase of United States savings bonds. Any workable program for world peace must depend upon a sound, strong, and expanding American economy. When we buy savings bonds, we contribute directly to the strength of our economy, upon which so much depends. By investing in savings bonds, we are fighting inflation, which is still our greatest economic danger. At the same time, we are building toward the economic security of ourselves and our families. At such a time as this, all of us can serve both ourselves and our country by saving all we can against the day when we can spend our dollars to better advantage. Our economic system, which has given us the greatest productive power and the highest standard of living in the world, is based upon individual enterprise, industry, and thrift. We need these qualities at all times in order to prosper. Under present world conditions, we need them more than ever before. Tomorrow, April the 15th, the nation launches its security loan campaign. As your president, I ask each of you to back the security loan to the limit by buying extra savings bonds, by signing up for payroll savings plans where you work, or the bond a month plan where you bank, and by volunteering to help sell bonds to others. This is the most important campaign for the United States savings bonds we have had since 1945. It calls for everything we can put into it. It calls for volunteer work in every community, freely and patriotically given. It requires enough volunteers to talk to every American where he works or where he lives. The experience of all the war loan drives has proved that if Americans who can buy bonds are asked personally to buy them and told the personal and national reasons for buying them, the goal will be reached. Last Thursday, the city of Sandusky in Erie County, Ohio, began a week's campaign to sell their share of the security loan bonds in advance of the national campaign. Sandusky and Erie County wanted to be the first in the nation to do the job and show the country how well it can be done if everybody pitches in. Volunteers set out to visit every factory, office, farm, and home in Erie County. The newspapers and radio stations, and every civic, fraternal, veterans, women's, and farm organization backed them up. I am happy to be able to tell you that Sandusky and Erie County oversubscribed their goal by 25% in 1 week. What Sandusky and Erie County have done in 1 week, every community and county in the United States can do, beginning tomorrow. How well you do the job in your community will depend upon the number and the spirit of the volunteers who tackle it. This is a call to the Minutemen and women to rally again to build up the defenses of our national economy. For, as the slogan of the security loan puts it, America's security is your security. This campaign presents to us a responsibility and an opportunity. Every dollar that a family puts into savings bonds now will be a dollar building for the family's security. It will be a dollar fighting against inflation and high prices. It will be a dollar working to win the peace.
You have just heard the President of the United States, Harry S. Truman, speaking in connection with the United States Security Loan Drive, which opens tomorrow. The President spoke from the White House in Washington. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
KNX AM and FM, Los Angeles. A KNX reminder, veteran, can you make the grade? The grade you held on discharge from the service? The Army has openings up to tech sergeant just for you. If you've still got what it takes, come on down to your Army recruiting office and see about enlisting in your old grade tomorrow. The Signal Oil Program, The Whistler. That whistle is your signal for the Signal Oil Program, The Whistler.
I am the Whistler, and I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak.
Yes, friends, it's time for the Signal Oil program, The Whistler, rated tops in popularity for a longer period of time than any other West Coast program in radio history. And Signal gasoline is tops, too. And now The Whistler's strange story, Till Death Do Us Part.
Norman Grayson was an art dealer, an enterprising young man who usually wore a friendly smile. Only last night, the sale of 6 original German manuscripts to the wealthy Richard Morris had brought him $50,000, enough to make anyone smile. But now the smile was gone, and Norman Grayson wasn't at all pleased with the way things were going. As he alighted from the cable car and walked along Divisadero Street toward the sumptuous funeral parlors of Carter and Duff, 1,000 confused thoughts raced through Grayson's mind. Thoughts that went back to last night at the Morris home in the Heights, where Morris's young and attractive wife had received him in the study.
I hope you'll forgive me for asking you to come all the way out here at this late hour, Mr. Grayson.
There's nothing to forgive. I was glad to come.
It's only because of Richard. He's ill, you know. His heart.
Yes, so I understand.
Oh, but he'll be up and around very soon. Richard's like that. Bounces right back.
Glad to hear that.
The manuscripts, Mr. Grayson, that's all he's been talking about the past few days. He's determined to add them to his collection. I do hope the price will be right.
$35,000, Mrs. Morris.
$35,000.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Well, perhaps I shouldn't say this, Mr. Grayson. I don't suppose it's good business.
What's that, Mrs. Norris?
$35,000. It's really a bargain.
Oh, you think so?
I know so. I know manuscripts, too, Mr. Grayson. I've worked with them for some time. The Winston Galleries. I was there for 5 years. That's where I met Richard. You didn't know that?
No, I had no idea, Mrs. Morris.
Sometimes I think that's why Richard asked me to marry him. Just to have someone around to help with his collection. Oh, that must be Dr. Reed. Come in? Oh, come in, Doctor.
Oh, pardon me, Mrs. Morris. I believe I left my overcoat in... Oh, yes, there it is.
How is Richard?
Slight improvement, I'd say, but still a pretty sick chap.
Oh. Doctor, this is Mr. Grayson, Dr. Reed.
Hello, Doctor.
How are you, Mr. Grayson?
Doctor, about Richard, is there anything
No, if he becomes restless later in the evening and can't sleep, you might...
Yes, the prescription. Same dose as usual, I suppose.
That's right. Call me in the morning. Good night, Mrs. Morris.
Good night, Dr. Reed.
Good night, Mr. Grayson.
Night, Doctor.
Oh, he's a dear. Really worries about Richard as much as I do. Well, Mr. Grayson, shall we go on up and have a chat with Richard? Richard. Richard.
Janet?
Yes, darling. Mr. Grayson is here.
Grayson?
The gentleman with the manuscripts. The German manuscripts for your collection.
Oh, yes. Manuscript.
Yes, Mr. Grayson and I talked it all over. He's going to sell them to you. Darling, aren't you listening to me?
Mrs. Morris, perhaps we'd better not try.
No, it's quite all right, Mr. Grayson. Here, Richard, let me help you sit up.
Well, what for, Janet?
The check, you have to sign it. It's all made out, everything except the signature, Richard. That's it. That's a good boy. Now, here's the pen.
All right.
Oh, that's right. There we are. Ah, that's fine, Richard. Now I'll give the check to Mr. Grayson.
Thank you.
And the manuscripts are all yours. Isn't that wonderful, Richard?
Yes. Janet, a glass of water, please.
Oh, of course, darling. Here's the water. Here. And here's something to make you sleep. Doctor's orders. Now I'll be back in a little to look in on you. Good night, Richard.
You didn't know quite what to make of it, did you, Norman? You were puzzled about Mrs. Morris and the way she rushed the sale. And then the check. That puzzled you even more. Downstairs, as you walked towards the front entrance with Mrs. Morris.
Mrs. Morris, the price I gave you on the manuscript was $35,000, but this check is for...
$50,000. Yes. That was the sum my husband intended to pay. We feel it's no more than right. We still consider it a bargain.
Thank you, Mrs. Morris. Of course, I won't refuse it.
Good. You must drop around to see us soon. Perhaps we can have dinner when Richard's up and around again.
Oh, thanks, Mrs. Morris, but I'm flying to New York at the end of the week, and I...
Oh, dear. I had hoped we could see more of each other. We had so much to talk about.
Well, I'm not leaving until Friday.
Dinner tomorrow night, then?
Sounds wonderful.
We'll have cocktails at 6.
I couldn't think of a better time.
Love to have you, Mr. Grayson. Norman, isn't it?
That's right.
I'm Janet. See you tomorrow evening, then.
Tomorrow evening it is. Janet.
When you left the Morris home, you weren't at all quite certain that business in New York was important enough to drag you away by Friday. You could put that off for a while yet, as long as there was someone as attractive and as interesting as Janet Morris in San Francisco. No, business in New York could wait. Early the next morning, you cashed the $50,000 check, then spent the rest of the day roaming around town. Later that afternoon, when you returned to your hotel...
Oh, Mr. Grayson, someone's been calling you all afternoon. Wouldn't leave a message.
Oh?
A young lady.
No message, huh?
No, sir. Here's your key.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Grayson, you've seen the papers, I suppose.
Papers?
Yes, the gentleman you were asking me about several weeks ago, Mr. Morris.
Morris? What about him?
Oh, you didn't know. He died this morning. Heart attack.
Yes, it was all there in the evening paper. Richard J. Morris, prominent Bay Area businessman, art collector, dead. You hurried up to your room and began to pack, and then the phone rang.
Hello?
Norman, this is Janet. Janet Morris.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I just read the papers. I'm terribly sorry, Janet. Is there anything I can do?
As a matter of fact, there is. Yes, I'd like to see you, Norman. There are a few things we should discuss about the manuscripts.
Oh? What is there to talk about, Janet?
Don't you know?
All right. I'll come right up.
No, not here at the house. That wouldn't be right. Suppose you meet me in, say, 2 hours from now. I'll be at the funeral parlor making arrangements for Richard. It's on Divisadero.
I know.
You'll be there, won't you?
Yes. I'll be there.
Good. I wouldn't want you to do anything foolish, like leaving town in a hurry.
With the prologue of Till Death Do Us Part, the Signal Oil Company is bringing you another strange story by The Whistler. But now, friends, a special announcement. The first announcement on what we honestly believe is today's greatest tire value, barring none. You can now buy a nationally advertised Lee Deluxe 4-ply tire with a 1-year written guarantee against road hazards for only $12.95 plus tax at Signal dealers from Canada to Mexico. That's in the popular 616 size. Other sizes proportionately low priced. Yes, you heard right. I said a top quality 616 Lee Deluxe 4-ply tire. The same tire that sold until yesterday for $15.25, now reduced to $12.95. This is your Signal dealer's special for summer driving safety. Just compare. Why, that's actually less than you would pay for a second-line quality tire of some brands. But get this. Never in 45 years has Lee of Conshohocken ever made anything less than top quality. And this rugged Lee tire at $12.95 with its patented double life cord construction is the same quality that has made Lee tires outstanding among leading brands. So now, right now, get your Signal dealer's trade-in offer for your old tires. When you do, you'll agree that comparison proves for quality, for value, your best tire buy today is a Lee Deluxe tire for only $12.95 plus tax, exclusively at Signal dealers. And now, back to the Whistler.
Yes,
it had been a profitable business deal, hadn't it, Norman? Selling the 6 original German manuscripts to Richard Morris. But less than 18 hours after he signed a check to you for $50,000, Richard Morris is dead of a heart attack. And now his widow, the young, attractive Janet Morris, summoned you to see her, and of all places, at a funeral home. When you reach the funeral home, a slender, solemn-faced young man leads you down a long, thickly carpeted corridor toward the rear of the building into a private waiting room. The door closes softly behind you, and you're alone with Janet.
Norman.
I'm sorry, Janet.
Oh, it's so awful. I just can't believe it. Poor Richard. And to think I let you swindle him out of $50,000.
Look, Janet,
Please don't bother to deny it. The manuscripts are forgeries. I know.
You knew it all the time.
Yes.
Did he?
Of course not. At first he wanted me to take him to Mansfield for appraisal.
Mansfield? Fred Mansfield?
Yes, but I talked Richard out of it. He had a lot of respect for my judgment.
I see.
So no one knows about this but us and the man responsible for the manuscripts. They're quite good. Ziegler's work, isn't it? I understand he's back in this country. I told you yesterday I knew manuscripts. Had to be Ziegler or Klein. By the way, where is Klein these days?
In a Berlin cemetery. He made a mistake. A bad one.
Oh, he was such an artist. Oh, I wish they'd stop that music. I don't like it.
Janet.
Yes?
What are we going to do about the manuscripts?
Well, I could turn the whole matter over to the police, but it would be such a bother. And, well, after what's happened, I just want to get away somewhere.
So?
So I think I'll give you the manuscripts. That is, I'll sell them back to you, Norman.
For $50,000?
Yes.
You wouldn't consider the original price, $35,000.
Oh, no, Richard wouldn't like that. I'm afraid I'll have to insist on $50,000. Are you in the market, Norman?
I'll have to think it over.
Well, all right.
Janet.
Yes?
You know, I can't figure you out.
Oh?
I mean about the money. Morris must have left you a fortune. Why should you worry about $50,000?
The $50,000 is very important. You see, there's a catch to the fortune. It's tied up in trust. I'm to get only $800 a month.
Oh, that's awfully tough, isn't it?
It is, when one is used to the things I am. Richard planned it that way. My own good, you know. Wasn't that thoughtful of him?
Yeah. So when I came along, you saw your chance to grab off a little pin money, huh? Money that he'd never know you had. That's why you upped the ante from $35,000 to $50,000 on that check.
Yes. Wasn't that thoughtful of me?
You knew it was coming back to Baby. Smart. Very smart.
Norman, people will be arriving soon. I'm afraid I can't talk to you anymore. I'll give you till tomorrow night to think it over.
It's nice of you.
8 o'clock. The house. And Norman...
Yeah?
Don't forget to bring the money.
I'll tie a string around my finger.
Norman, come in. Sorry I took so long. I was taking a nap. The servants are all gone. They're at the funeral parlor.
Touching. Very touching.
Why don't you go into the study? I want to freshen up a bit. Fix yourself a drink.
Thanks. Popular prices, of course.
Norman, you're bitter.
Let's just say I got up on the wrong side of the world this morning.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay, I'm sold. I better go in and fix a drink before the prices change.
I won't be more than 10 minutes, Norman. Make yourself at home.
You stand in the hallway, listening to Janet's footsteps overhead. Then a door closes. Silently, you slip up the stairs, past Janet's room to the far end of the corridor. If only you can get your hands on the manuscripts. A moment later, you step into Richard's room, quickly cross to the desk by the window and begin your search. Minutes pass. Frantically, you continue to look for the manuscripts. You glance at your watch. Janet will be going back downstairs any minute. You need time, Norman, more time. The Manuscripts are in the house somewhere. And then your eyes fall on the nightstand next to the empty bed. The nightstand. And the half-dozen bottles of medicine. You pick up the small blue bottle. You remember this one, don't you? Sleeping tablets. You stick them in your pocket. In less than a minute, you're back in the study downstairs.
My, aren't we cheerful?
Why not? I may even go into a soft shoe routine. Want to see it?
Later, perhaps. Oh, you fixed me a drink. How nice.
Here you are, sweetheart.
Thank you. To us, Norman.
Yeah, to us. You know, Janet, it's a funny thing about Ziegler. Seems to pop up in the most unexpected places. I remember the last time I saw him. London. It was right after the Marcus affair. You remember it, don't you, Janet? Janet.
What? What did you say, Norman?
The Marcus affair. The painting.
Oh, yes. Yes, I seem to remember.
What's the matter, sweetheart? Don't you feel well?
No. Feel fine. Just sleepy, I guess. I suppose it's stuffy in here.
Oh. What you need is another drink, huh? Janet.
No. I don't think so. What were you saying about...
Ziegler? Oh, yes. Right after the war.
It won't be long now, will it, Norman? Your voice drones on and on. Janet can hardly keep her eyes open. And then finally she drops off to sleep. You keep talking. Then you get to your feet and walk over to her.
Janet? 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 Oh. Fallen asleep, have you, darling? Don't worry. You haven't got enough to keep you asleep. Too long. Just long enough for me to finish here. Oh, by the way, I hadn't finished telling you how I got the manuscripts. How Klein stole them from Ziegler. And how I had to kill Klein to get them back. Yes. It was a bad mistake on Klein's part.
You haven't much time now, Norman. The servants may be coming home at any moment. Quickly, you begin a systematic search of the study, and you're in luck. In less than 5 minutes, the manuscripts are tucked away in your inside coat pocket. You leave Janet sleeping peacefully in the chair and slip out the front door. As you stroll down the walk, you toss the bottle of sleeping tablets into the bushes. And then when you reach the gate, you turn and look back at the house.
Ha-ha! So long, sweetheart. Sleep tight.
The Whistler will return in just a moment with a strange ending to tonight's story. Meantime, since this is spring, the season when a young man's thoughts turn to love, and also to oil changes if he has a car, I'd like to say a word tonight on both subjects. Love, that is, and oil changes. If you really love your car and want to keep it young, happy, and purring with contentment, make this spring's oil change a change for the better. In short, make it a change to that new type Signal lubricant that's your guarantee of a sweeter running motor. Signal Premium Compounded Motor Oil. You see, because it combines 100% pure paraffin base with protective compounds, Signal Premium does much more than just lubricate. In fact, tests prove Signal Premium Compounded Motor Oil reduces cylinder wear 1/3 and keeps motor 6 times cleaner than today's finest regular oils. So remember, if you want a sweeter running motor, if you want to keep wear down and performance up, the oil to change to this spring is Signal Premium Compounded Motor Oil. And now, back to the Whistler.
You're quite pleased with the way things have turned out, aren't you, Norman? The money you received from Richard Morris is tucked away in a San Francisco bank. The manuscripts are in the mail for New York. And in a matter of hours now, you'll be on the plane heading east. And you're not too worried about Janet, what she'll do. You've just outsmarted her, that's all. She won't do a thing. She'll take her beating like a good little girl, perhaps look around for another sucker. Then an hour before your plane time, you're about to leave the hotel when there's a knock on the door.
Yes?
Lieutenant Benson, San Francisco Police. You're Grayson?
Yes. What is...
Can I come in? Thanks. Leaving town, Mr. Grayson?
Yes.
Uh-huh. You had some sort of a business deal with a gentleman named Richard Morris a couple of days ago, didn't you?
Did I?
An art dealer named Mansfield dropped over to have a little chat with us yesterday. Seems Morris had asked him to check on some German manuscripts you had for sale.
So?
The manuscripts were forgeries, according to Mansfield. And when Morris died, sort of suddenly, well, Mansfield thought he should bring it to our attention.
I don't know what you're talking about, Lieutenant.
You were at the Morris home last night, weren't you?
Okay. I just dropped in to say goodbye, that's all.
Mm-hmm. You were there the night before Morris died, weren't you? The night you poisoned him because he was going to turn you in for fraud.
Poisoned him? Wait a minute.
Yeah, he was poisoned. Looked just like a heart attack.
Now, listen, I didn't poison him. Janet, she must have.
Mm-hmm.
Why, of course, that's it. She had everything to gain, don't you see? Money
So
and...
she did it, huh? Then last night, she turns right around and takes some of the stuff herself.
What?
Yeah, the sleeping tablets. It turned out to be poison. She's dead, Grayson. We found the half-empty bottle hidden in some bushes in front of the house. Has some fingerprints on it. Be very interesting to see how they stack up with yours. Hmm?
Let that whistle be your signal for the Signal Oil program, The Whistler, each Wednesday night at this same time. Brought to you by the Signal Oil Company, marketers of Signal gasoline and motor oil, and fine quality automotive accessories. Featured in tonight's story were Doris Singleton and Gerald Moore. The Whistler was produced by George W. Allen, with story by John W. Hart, and music by Wilbur Hatch. This is Marvin Miller speaking. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
This is KNX Los Angeles, the voice of Hollywood. 25 seconds until 9 p.m., BULOVA, Bulova watch time. Wear a 21 Jewel Bulova, one of life's choicest possessions. Superlatively dependable, always.
Signal gasoline. Let every traffic signal remind you, you do go farther with Signal gasoline. Yes, you do go farther with Signal. The Signal Oil Company and your neighborhood signal dealer bring you another curious story by The Whistler. Tonight, Summer Thunder.
I am the Whistler. And I know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales hidden in the hearts of men and women who have stepped into the shadows. Yes, I know the nameless terrors of which they dare not speak. There is a curious connection between an entry in the records of the British Weather Bureau and a corresponding item in the annals of the Police Department of Plymouth. The first indicates that at 9 p.m. on the night of August 18th, 1937, tourists and vacationers on the southern Channel coast of England were disturbed by a radio warning.
Attention, all vessels in Channel waters between Land's End, Cornwall, and Beachy Head, Sussex. Low pressure area approaching rapidly from the southwest. Violent storm in prospect. Put into the nearest port immediately. I'll repeat that. Attention all vessels in channel waters between land.
The heat was oppressive, deadly. The atmosphere was so heavy and damp that breathing was an achievement. People at the watering places of Torquay and Brixham couldn't sleep and tried to pass the night over tall drinks and sodden bridge games on their verandas. So much for the weather report. The police records indicate that on the same night, a night when the heat had put everyone in southern England on edge, murder was taking shape in the mind of at least one human being. It began in Plymouth, in the second-floor apartment of Perry Elliott.
Claudia, for heaven's sake, where have you been? I've been calling all over town for you.
I'm sorry, Perry.
It's 9 o'clock.
I know it's 9 o'clock.
Well, why didn't you call?
I thought I'd better wait.
Will you come to the point?
Perry.
I'm sorry, dear. This blasted heat's getting on my nerves, I suppose.
I know. Now, come on. Let's sit down here and I'll explain. Now, I know this is going to be difficult for you, dear. I want you to try and understand.
What are you getting at, Claudia?
I've been up to Ivy Bridge.
What do you mean?
I've just had a talk with your Uncle Rodney.
Claudia, you had no right to...
Perry, let me finish. He realizes now how very foolish it was to disinherit you.
I think it was a good idea. For the first time in my life, I'm free. Listen, Claudia. I know him like a book. He's frustrated. He doesn't know which way to turn. He's discovered for once that there's something his filthy money won't buy for him. He can't pull strings anymore and watch me jump about like a marionette.
Perry, you don't understand.
I'm afraid I do. Did he call you?
No, it was your aunt.
Agatha? She knows better than that.
She's only trying to make peace in the family, Perry.
I tell you, I don't want his money. Is that clear? He changed his will. Let him leave it that way.
I said he's sorry about it. He wants to apologize.
Apologize? Wait a minute. Do you know why it all happened? He didn't approve of you. He'd said I'd married a social climber, that I was dragging the noble name of Elliot in the mud. Claudia, I can't understand how you could fall for it.
I've said I'll forgive him, Perry.
I see. He's bought you off like the rest of them.
Perry, you're not being fair.
And you're not very perceptive.
Don't shout at me.
Very well. Cigarette?
No, thank you.
Do you have a match? I don't know what's become of my lighter.
Here you are.
Thanks.
Well, Perry?
Claudia, darling, tonight, for the first time in my life, I feel quite capable of killing a man.
Perry!
I'm rather pleased about it. It'll put me on equal terms with Uncle Rodney.
What do you mean?
I'm going to see him, dear.
When?
Now.
2 hours later, an unreal calm settled around Plymouth. Nothing stirred. Crickets stopped chirping. Trees suddenly became very still. And the bridge players paused to note there was an electric feeling in the air. The mind of the murderer was tense, too, like the atmosphere. Then it hit. Bridges washed out. Roads became bogs. And shortly after midnight, the telephone rang in Claudia Elliott's apartment.
Yes?
Claudia,
Oh, yes, Aunt Agatha. What is it?
something terrible has happened. Rodney is dead.
Where's Perry?
I don't know. He and Rodney had a terrible scene about money or something.
Did you notify the police?
The inspector will be here directly.
I'd better come out right away.
Here's something for you drivers to think about. Do all Chevrolets get the same number of miles per gallon of gas? Do all Fords? Of course not. For it's an established fact that the mileage you get depends on 3 things: the condition of your car, the way you drive, and the kind of gasoline you use. Well, those first 2 factors, they're up to you. But when it comes to gasoline, that's where I come in. For the same company that sponsors The Whistler, Signal Oil Company, also makes the gasoline that's become famous throughout the West as the Go Farther gasoline. Yes, for years, wise Western drivers who kept careful record of mileage found you do go farther with Signal gasoline. But what's most important is that even today, you still go as far as before the war with Signal, and I'll tell you why. You see, although certain high-octane anti-knock ingredients are reserved for war, the mileage ingredients which made pre-war Signal famous are still in today's Signal formula. And what's more, new hydrocarbons rich in mileage have even been added. Oh, but you're not interested in chemical formulas. You're interested in miles. And there's an easy way to prove that for yourself. Invest your next gas stamps at one of the friendly stations displaying Signal's yellow and black circle sign. Let your own car prove that it's as true today as before the war. You do go farther with Signal gasoline. And now, back to the Whistler.
You're stunned, Claudia, as you hang up the phone. You aren't conscious of the storm raging outside. All you can hear is Perry's voice over and over saying, "Tonight I feel quite capable of killing a man." He should be home in a while, Claudia. What can you do? What can you say to him now? No, he couldn't have done it. You mustn't even think of it. Go out to Ivy Bridge and see the inspector. Find out for yourself. Better take a coat. Perry's raincoat hanging on the rack near the door. Yes, it's going to be a rough trip, but you arrive safely.
Evening, madam.
Hello, Edmund. Is the inspector here yet?
Not yet, madam. I expect the storm will delay him considerably.
Where's Aunt Agatha?
Upstairs, madam. Be down directly.
Edmund, tell me what happened. Where is the body.
In his room, on the floor. Exactly where I found him.
You found him?
Yes, madam. I found him.
You don't seem very disturbed, Edmund.
I'm not, madam.
I see.
For 20 years I served him. Now I'm through. No, madam. I'm not disturbed.
Oh.
What are you looking for?
Oh, I had some cigarettes somewhere.
There's some on the table.
Oh, thank you.
Matches there, too.
Oh, thanks. I've got a lighter.
Could I take your coat, madam?
Thank you.
Get a soaking, madam.
Edmund, may I see the body?
Well, I don't know, madam. The inspector said to leave everything as it was.
Oh, please, it's very important. I won't touch anything.
Very well. This way. In here, madam.
Oh.
He was strangled with a chain. The marks are still in his throat.
A chain? Oh, but his head, all bloody.
He was struck first, madam.
Oh, no. No, he couldn't have done it. Not Perry. Not Perry.
Come along, madam.
Claudia, dear, where are you?
Oh, Aunt Agatha.
Claudia, darling. Why did you take her in there, Edmund?
She asked me to, madam.
You should have known better. There, dear. You may go, Edmund.
Oh, it wasn't Perry, Aunt Agatha. Really, it wasn't. He said some awful things, but really...
Just a minute, dear.
No.
I said you may go, Edmund. We won't need you anymore tonight.
Very well, madam.
Aunt Agatha, I must try and call Perry. He may be home by now.
You can't, dear. The lines are down. I just tried.
Oh, what can I do? I'm sure he didn't do it.
Of course he didn't.
I'd better go back.
The roads are impossible, dear. You'd be taking an awful chance.
I know it, but
Now suppose you get some rest. The storm will very likely blow itself out before morning, and you can go back to town with the inspector.
Yes, Claudia, you could use some rest, but you lie awake until 3 a.m, telling yourself over and over that Perry had nothing to do with it, never quite believing yourself. You finally drop off to sleep, only to find Perry smiling at you from 100 angles as he toys with a short length of chain. You're trying to tell him, trying to explain, but he continues to smile and tie loops and knots in the chain, until finally... It's morning. 6 o'clock by your watch. All you can think of now is finding him. You dress hurriedly and leave while the others are still asleep. The storm has passed, the sky is blue, and the morning air is cool in your face as you drive back to town to your apartment. The bed's been slept in, and piled in a heap on the closet floor are the clothes Perry wore last night. The navy blue jacket and white linen pants, sodden and muddy. You lay them out on the floor, and then there's a suspicious-looking stain on the left leg of the white trousers. Quickly, go through the pockets. A card with a red smear on it, a fingerprint in blood. Now the coat. In the right outside pocket, a short length of chain.
Oh, no, Perry. No. Yes?
Inspector Dutton, City Police calling. Is this Mrs. Elliot?
Yes?
We're detaining your husband here at headquarters, Mrs. Elliot.
Oh, could I speak to him?
He's being questioned at the moment. If you don't mind, I'd like to come out and have a look at your apartment.
Oh, of course.
Righto. I'll be out in 20 minutes.
Very well.
Well, Claudia, that puts it up to you, doesn't it? You can go one way or the other. You can produce the piece of chain and the blood-stained linen trousers and see Perry safely off to the gallows. Or you can do what you really want to. After all, does it matter what he's done if you love him? You better decide, Claudia. There isn't much time. First you burn the card. Then connect the electric iron, get out soap and warm water and a bottle of benzene. Blood is nasty stuff to get out, isn't it? It takes a lot of scrubbing. But finally it's gone, no trace. You iron it partly dry and rumple it up. There, a little dust from the floor and you can't tell it's been touched. But what can you do with the chain? There's the inspector. Quickly, Claudia, put it anywhere. In your purse, that's it.
Good morning, Inspector.
How do you do, Mrs. Elliot? You returned rather early from Ivy Bridge, didn't you?
I was quite concerned about Perry. We couldn't get through on the telephone.
Did you think of calling at headquarters?
Why, I just arrived when you telephoned.
I see. Now, let's take a look, eh? Mr. Elliot presumably slept in this room last night?
Yes.
You haven't disturbed anything?
No.
Yeah. Now, here we are. These are the clothes that he wore last night?
Yes.
Blue jacket and white linen trousers. I'll take these along if you don't mind. Let me see.
What is it?
Nothing in the pockets, eh?
Well, I suppose he emptied them when he changed clothes.
I'm afraid your husband is getting into this thing rather deeply, Mrs. Elliot.
What do you mean?
I think you'd better come along.
Oh, couldn't I drop down later, perhaps a half hour? I'd like to clean up and...
It's rather a peculiar position to take, Mrs. Elliot. Perhaps you aren't aware of the fact that your husband's life is at stake.
I realize that, Inspector. I'll get my purse.
Yes, Claudia, your husband's life is at stake. And you realize as you ride to headquarters with Inspector Dutton that his fate may depend on what you do with that short piece of chain in your purse.
Oh, Inspector.
Hey?
I've got a frightful headache. Would you mind stopping for a minute at that chemist's? I'd like to get an aspirin.
Of course. I'll get it for you.
Oh, no, please.
Well, I insist. It'll only take a moment.
Oh, but I'd rather.
I'll be back in a jiffy.
You can still get rid of it, Claudia. Look, here comes a dump truck. It's filled with dirt. Throw it in the back. Ready? Now!
Missed it.
You'll see it, Claudia, lying there in the street next to the car. Pick it up. Hurry.
Oh.
Here he comes. The sewer, right next to the car. He's coming around the other side. He can't see you. Throw it.
Oh, here we are. Well, they didn't have any aspirin. Will a bromide do?
Oh, yes. Yes. That will be splendid.
Reeves.
Yes, Inspector?
Mr. Reeves, this is Mrs. Elliot.
How do you do, ma'am?
Would you get Mr. Elliot, please?
Yes, sir. He's right here in the next room.
Sit down, please.
Thank you.
Come in, Mr. Elliot.
Hello, Claudia.
Perry.
Sit down, Elliot. Now, I want the complete story this time. I must warn you that anything that you say may be used in evidence against you. Take it down, Reeves.
Yes, sir.
I've said it so often I know it by heart.
Well, say it again.
I left Uncle Rodney's at 11:15. At 11:30, the storm broke and I got stuck in the mud about halfway home. I was there for 3 hours and all.
That's a deucey poor alibi.
I told you I can prove it. The chap who stopped to help was...
Well, what about him?
I asked him for his card. I was going to try to find him and reciprocate.
What's his name?
I didn't even read it. The card's in the pocket of my blue jacket, though. You can call him.
The card isn't in the pocket, Mr. Elliot. You can see for yourself. Here.
Why, I don't know how... Why, it was there last night. All right. Where's the chain?
What chain?
Perry.
Wait a minute, Claudia. I told you, Inspector, the man tried to pull me out of the ditch with a chain, but the chain broke. I remember putting the odd piece in my pocket. Now, what have you done with it?
I haven't done anything with it. That jacket's exactly the way I found it on the floor of your closet.
You're lying, Inspector. It's got to be there.
It's not there. You can see for yourself.
All right. When the motor went dead, he thought it might be a clogged petrol line, so we drained a quart or so of ethyl from his petrol tank to fill the carburetor. I spilled some on my trousers. I remember there was a red stain on them when I got in this morning. I never use ethyl petrol, do I, Claudia? Do I?
Oh, Perry,
Here are the trousers, Elliot. Look at them.
Why, what?
You see, Elliot? You don't have much of an alibi.
Why, I don't know.
And furthermore, can you explain the cut on your hands? They look very much as if you took too tight a grip on a chain. They did quite a bit, didn't they?
I was holding on to the shackle when he pulled me out. It was a chain.
Oh, of course.
It's a frame-up, Inspector. Someone's been in my apartment.
No one's been in your apartment. Except your wife.
Claudia. You.
Oh, I don't know what...
Take him back,
Oh,
Reeves.
Perry.
That'll be all.
Yes, sir.
You don't need to assist there, Reeves, thank you. I can make it alone.
I know it's difficult, Mrs. Elliot.
Oh, they can't convict him on that kind of evidence. Just because he can't prove he was somewhere else.
It'll go a long way. We have more positive evidence, of course.
What?
We know, for example, that he was in the bedroom with the deceased about the time he was killed.
Oh, you're wrong. Oh, listen, Inspector, you've got to believe me. This may sound fantastic, but it's true. I destroyed that evidence. I burned the card. I cleaned the red spot in the trousers.
What are you talking about?
I tell you I did.
Why?
Because I thought Perry had done it. The card had a bloody thumbprint on it. I thought the pig stain in the trousers was blood. I thought I was protecting him.
What about the chain?
I thought that was what he killed Uncle Rodney with.
What did you do with that?
I threw it in the sewer by the chemist when you went in for the aspirin. That's why I wanted you to stop.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Elliot.
You don't believe me?
No. Of course, we'll check, but, Reeves.
Yes, sir?
Take the lady home.
Oh, Inspector, please.
I said I'm sorry, Mrs. Elliot. Good day.
Well, Claudia, you're finally beginning to grasp the horror of the thing you've done. You couldn't have made a smoother job of it if you'd tried to frame your husband. There's no way out. Or is there? You do believe Perry, don't you? He didn't do it. But if he didn't, who did? Rodney wasn't what you'd call a model of popularity. He had enemies, plenty of them. Some, perhaps, with motive enough to kill him. Who would know? Aunt Agatha. As soon as you can get a call through to Ivy Bridge, you telephone her. Perhaps she can help. You feel better when she arrives at the apartment late in the afternoon.
I'm so glad you've come, Aunt Agatha. I've made a terrible muddle of things.
I wish there was some way I could help, dear.
You believe Perry, don't you?
Believe what?
Well, he's getting stuck in the ditch and having the man help him.
I don't know.
What do you mean?
He acted so strangely with Rodney last night. I tried to make him understand, but first thing I knew, Rodney said some things he shouldn't have said, and there was a horrible scene. Perry went into a blue rage and threatened Rodney. I had to leave Claudia. I was afraid of him. What's that?
Oh, the back door blew open.
Oh, I'll get it.
Oh, leave it. It's so hot. Aunt Agatha, he couldn't. I know Perry has a temper, but he's kind and good. Oh, don't you see? It must have been someone else.
But who, dear?
Oh, I don't know. But Uncle Rodney had lots of enemies. There must have been someone who would gain something by his death. Don't you see? Perry had nothing to gain and everything to lose.
But he wasn't thinking clearly, dear.
Oh, you must know of someone else. That's really why I asked you to come here. There must be someone.
Why, I don't know.
Agatha, they can't convict him just because he can't prove an alibi, can they?
Well, I think that's pretty important.
The inspector said something about more positive evidence. What did he mean?
Why, I don't know. The lighter, perhaps.
The what?
His cigarette lighter. They found it next to the body.
Next to the... Well, that's impossible.
What do you mean?
He didn't have it last night. He left it in the pocket of his raincoat. I had it. I used it right there in the house. And when I came back this morning, I left the coat. Agatha, somebody took that lighter out of the coat and put it near the body before the police arrived.
Afternoon, madam.
Edmund, what are you doing here?
I've been listening at the door, Miss Agatha.
Eavesdropping.
So that's it. You, Edmund.
Better take it easy, madam. I've got a gun.
The Whistler will return in just a moment with the strange ending of tonight's story. Meantime, I'd like to tell you about two live-wire young Californians who typify the more conscientious, more thorough service your car gets from a privately owned signal station. I'm talking about Bud Morley and Frank Sager, who just a year ago took over their own signal station in Burbank, California. Both, of course, had years of experience servicing cars. Well, before long, Bud Morley and Frank Sager had more than doubled their business. Now, there must be good reasons for such success, and there are. Those boys are friendly, courteous, eager to please. They not only give service with a smile, but include many little unasked-for extras. For after all, being in business for themselves, they have a personal reason for keeping customers so well pleased, they'll come back again and again. And there, friends, you have the important difference in signal service, a difference in thoroughness and conscientiousness that can add so much to the life of your car. What's more, it costs nothing extra. It's ready for your car at your neighborhood Signal gasoline dealers. And now, back to the Whistler.
Well, Claudia, it came to you in a flash the minute Agatha mentioned the lighter. Edmund. The peculiar remarks he made when you arrived at the house last night. I'm not disturbed, he said. And then something about being free after 20 years. Yes, it all fits together now, Claudia. Too bad he's standing in front of you with a gun in his hand.
You're being very foolish, Edmund. You think you can get away with this?
As a matter of fact, madam, that's precisely what I was going to ask you.
What do you mean?
Edmund, you took the lighter, didn't you? You put it in the bedroom next to the body before the police arrived.
Begging your pardon, Mrs. Elliot, but if I may say so, you're underestimating my intelligence. Do you think I'd be so foolish as to plant a piece of evidence which I knew wasn't there at the time of the killing? I saw you use the lighter, you know. I took your coat.
Edmund, I refuse to listen.
That'll be enough from you, Miss Agatha. You'll have your chance to talk directly. Inspector Dutton is on his way.
What do you mean?
I heard you saying that Mr. Perry had nothing to gain, Mrs. Elliot. That perhaps there was someone with a bit more of a payoff, you might say.
Don't listen to him, Claudia.
Edmund, what are you trying to say?
Mr. Rodney was determined to change the will in Mr. Perry's favor, madam.
But he didn't.
He'd planned to call the lawyer this morning. He told me to remind him just before the unfortunate incident. So you see, there was someone who stood to lose everything if he'd lived. If you hadn't tried to make it too perfect, Miss Agatha.
Agatha! He's lying. The monster's making this up.
The small matter of the cigarette lighter, you see. Only you could have made the mistake of thinking Mr. Perry had left his raincoat at the house with the lighter in the pocket.
You beast. You can't prove it, you can't.
You'll have a chance to talk, madam. And you'd better be working on your speech. Inspector Dutton is a mighty critical listener.
Next Monday at 9 o'clock, The Whistler will bring you another strange tale. The Whistler is broadcast for your entertainment by the marketers of Signal gasoline and motor oil and fine quality automotive accessories, and by your neighborhood Signal dealer. This program, directed by George W. Allen, with tonight's story by Harold Swanton, music by Wilbur Hatch, is transmitted to our troops overseas by the Armed Forces Radio Service. This is Marvin Miller speaking, and suggesting that you let every traffic signal remind you that you do go farther with Signal gasoline. Yes, you do go farther with Signal. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.